I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me.
In fact, he was trying to get back with Quad just not too terribly long ago. Quad is my friend. I love my friend, but I will speak on it today because it's over with. We've been new. Like, they've been broken up for months, Carlos. They have been broken up for months. I just think that Quad is a classy lady, the way that she ended it, the way that she left that statement. I think that she's a stand-up girl, and I think that's how it should have happened. They're not married. And to me, for a man to come up under the comments, to me, you're attention seeking. Meaning that that's not the way you do things. And I know for a fact he was trying to get back with Koi just not too terribly long ago. So my thing is this. I'm not going to try to give it too much because it looked like he's trying to get attention. But I don't agree with anything he's doing. I don't like the way he's doing it. And he just, for me, I have to look back at the beginning. Why was he there for the fame? And if people are there for the fame and they get a little bit of it, they can't handle it,
What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY, and I'm here to talk to you guys about Kirk King, and Quadisha, baby. I told y'all when I was reviewing season 12 of Married to Medicine that Kirk is ready to bust. He was trying to provoke her on the show during this scene right here. Y'all may remember it. They just came off of Jamaica, and he told her that he would not marry her. He sat in front of her and said, I already know the answer to it because of that Curtis thing. Curtis saying that they were out of order. It's marriage before the baby. Kirk said, I already have the answer to the married part. It's not going to happen. And then he went on to say that something went down in Ghana that he just could not accept. And we could see the entire season that King and Quad were just off. And in no way looked like they were a loving, happy couple. Well, baby, like I said, after Heavenly had come out and said that he was chasing fame and they had already been broken up months ago because King is the one who dropped the dime that they were broken up. He has been, watching them comments to make sure that Quad doesn't say anything out of pocket. He's also maintained relationships with people on the show that she films with, her castmates, as well as friendships in her inner circle outside of the show. These two, King and Quad, can't stand each other. They can't hang out around each other. But King keeps friendships with people that she introduced him to. Now let's listen to what prompted this latest, Twitter finger thumb thumper over there on IG. Check this out, y'all.
The last time that Kirk has reached out to you?
It was recent, very recent. Maybe a few days ago.
Saying what?
I don't.
Girl.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't indulge. Listen.
Did you respond back?
I don't indulge.
Okay, that was it. That's all she said. I don't indulge. He reached out to me a couple of days ago. Like I said, he is still friends with people in her inner circle, people she introduced him to. But let me show you his response to that, y'all. So he was under the comment section of an IG page called Housewives from a Housewife. And he just kept writing, okay? He started off saying, stop lying. Then he goes on to say, I asked to end the relationship and haven't had a need to contact you. Stop trying to make yourself look good. Look at all the exclamation points. He said, these curated interviews and PR stunts are laughable. You have them in controlled environment. You have them in a controlled environment with your friends, not with a real journalist that will question you. The performance goes on. Last point, he says, and no, it wasn't mutual or amicable. That was another performance and PR stunt. So he is pissed, and he's already said that he was the one to break it off. In fact, if y'all remember, he had put out this thirst trap, took his shirt off. There was a bunch of women under the comment section on his IG page, and they were saying things like, Quad is a lucky woman. And he got on underneath it. He responded. He said, not anymore. I ended it. He told everyone he ended it. I think TMZ picked it up, and then Quad put out a very cute, very tasteful PR statement that said, you know, they've gone their separate ways and she wishes him the best. There's no hard feelings, yada, yada, yada. I would say what she said on Carlos's channel was about the same, except she did say that he had reached out her a couple of days ago. But baby, if you're still talking to her friends, if you're still talking to people on that show, Toya, who else? Eugene, Simone and Cecil, and even Yandy's husband or ex Mendeeze's, you're sticking around to her very close friends. So there's something there. I don't know. Y'all talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think. I think that's a lot. Anyways, you guys, I want y'all to listen to this, because even though he has all the smoke for Quad, Heavenly, anyone else, Toya and Eugene were also asked the same question about Quad and King's breakup or something similar. And he didn't say anything about this because it's keeping him closely connected to Quad. But listen to this, you guys.
Quad have broken up. And I wanted to get your thoughts on it. Are you surprised by the news, or did you see it coming?
I hate to say I kind of saw it coming to a certain degree, only because, and I'm actually cool with King. And I think, you know, he's a new friend, but I actually would use the word friend. We actually talked. We hung out on Father's Day. Like I hang out with King.
Remember, Toya said on the reunion that King actually got some really fancy car for her son, her son's birthday. And I guess he was driving it around the city, or maybe they did it, some sort of chauffeur. But she said, we're friends with King. Remember that? Because this is going to be important for the next season, I'm sure.
King always had an issue. I think that the focus of their relationship was baby only. You know, when you're a new couple and you're just getting to you know, meet this person, the focus should be getting to know them, not fertility stuff. And, you know, I think it was too much focus on other stuff other than really establishing their bond. And I think it affected him to a certain degree.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it, but this interview, there's probably about a good 10 minutes, maybe 7 to 10 minutes, that's dedicated to Toya and Eugene discussing Quad and King, okay? And Eugene's perspective is that Quad fell more in love with the idea of having a baby, and maybe wasn't as in love with King as she was with the idea of having a baby, and that he felt that. And then Eugene kind of compared it to him and Toya and said that he feels like Toya is in love with their children and maybe has fallen out of love. Their love has taken a back seat to her love for their children. It was interesting. If you guys missed it, y'all should go back and check it out. But I only say that to say that he's running around telling Quad not to speak one sentence about a relationship that they had together, but he's okay with, you know, Eugene saying anything, right? And then, like I said, also threatening Heavenly, also threatening Heavenly. Let me let y'all hear the rest of what Heavenly had to say.
And I know for per Quad that he's still trying to hang out with people from the show. He's trying to hang out with, Yandy's husband and stuff like that. The people that he don't even know, he wouldn't know because of Quad. Go back to where he was before. Let her go back to her life. And then they move forward purposely and in goodwill. My whole thing is, yes, they have broken up. Yes, I've been knowing for months, but yes, I think that he handled that all wrong. And I think that he definitely wants to get back with her and he definitely wants attention. So we're not going to give him much of it.
All right. So there y'all have it. I'm going to ask y'all a question though, and I want you to put it in the chat. If you meet someone and you know that you have a whole bunch of contacts and friendships with people in a different type of orbit than your partner, but you've introduced this person to everybody in your orbit, a little higher up, got a little finances and things in the community, and the two of you don't work out. Not only do you not work out, but you're not even allowed to talk about him. He doesn't want you to talk about him in any space, even though what she said wasn't even that horrible, in my opinion. Would you be okay with him maintaining friendships with your friends, or no? Him or her, would you be okay with that person maintaining a friendship with people that you still are in contact with, that you still have to work with, even though the two of you aren't talking anymore? And then him threatening her every chance he gets on social media. Because this isn't for the show. He's off the show. He wasn't even a part of the reunion. So he's not coming back. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Do you think that Heavenly is right? Is he chasing fame? Or he got that little taste and he wants to, stay relevant a little bit on social media? Or nah? Do you think that he just needs to, shake a bone and get the hell on? Y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think about it, okay? It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Thank you guys for listening to the video. Y'all already know, hit my like button, share the video, okay? Become a subscriber if you are not already. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. Let me know what y'all think about King Charles. He doing way too much? Or do you think that Quad is taunting him by mentioning him at all? Let me know. Until the next time, bye-bye.